It's good. It's your man Chris Bay, aka Apocalypse. You know, I am representing the squad when it comes to Out of Bounds Live, aka the fans y'all love to hate. I am simply your friendly neighborhood harbinger of death. Okay, chilling right now. I am checking out a little college basketball, a little live look in. I am watching Duke and Michigan State. I think both of these teams already lost last week. I watched Duke lose to Arizona Friday night. Michigan State lost to James Madison. So this is part of that State Farm Champions Classic. When you talk about what's up, Rudy? I see you. When you talk about the Champions Classic, I am a sucker as far as college basketball for huge early season matchups like this. You know, Thanksgiving's gonna be coming up, so there's gonna be some holiday tournaments. So we may see a few more early season huge matchups like this. But this is Duke and Michigan State. After this at 9:30, well, they're going to do the playoff poll in between games, and then 9:30, Kansas and Kentucky. you know, we here at Out of Bounds Live to do our best to mention Kentucky as least as possible. Yet college basketball, and this is a really big fat doubleheader. We're talking about Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm checking this out while I'm waiting for the squad to gear. Yeah, definitely down with Kentucky. Hey, Rudy, I'm anxious to see Kansas for the simple fact that big transfer they got, Hunter Dickinson. Okay, he's a 7-footer. He's got a low post over the shoulder game. Step out, pick and pop. When you talk about the mid range, they, can stress it enough for a 3-point shot. So I'm definitely interested to see him, and I'm always curious how Kansas probably will win, and I'm always curious on how Kentucky's going to look early in the season with a big matchup like this, and particularly against Kansas, they are ranked number one. You know what I'm saying? So look, we got a lot to run through between college. Okay, the week that's ended, previewing the upcoming week. Same with NFL. The week that's ended, previewing the upcoming week, and it's going to be a big week again. All right. Mentioning since we watching a little college basketball right now. When the squad get here, we're going to get shit started. Yeah, Louisville basketballs and men's basketballs in total disarray already. So we might have to work that conversation in tonight. So, where is the squad? Where y'all at? Y'all killing me. Killing me. Ugh. The Love Club is it's coming around. Is that what you call Cars Nation? Yeah, the Kenny Payne Love Fest. Yeah, we going I want to have that conversation tonight, and I want to have it on Out of Bounds Live. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So what up?
What's happening?
Shit, man. It's Out of Bounds Live. We cracking off. Let everybody know who you are, what you're standing on. Go get it.
What up? What up? What up? This is your boy, the real KD, back in the building. 2 stacks and 4 flats. You know what time it is.
No sound. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Well, my man Rudy's talking about ain't no sound. We good on this end, Rudy. Check. See what's good on your end. Nah, bro, little live look in. That Champions Classic doubleheader, Michigan State,
Mm-hmm.
Duke, and then Kansas and Kentucky. And
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to think back and forth. I'm watching. We get ready to watch OKC San Antonio too.
oh yeah, in season tournament game. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay, look. while we waiting for the world's dopest point guard 6'9" and Gary, you know what I'm saying, on some hoops early on. Okay, so as far as the NBA,
Mm-hmm.
how are you feeling about the end season tournament off top? Go ahead and go get it.
I really haven't really seen too much of it like that, other than saying like the few games that I have seen.
I mean,
Personally,
as far as the concept of it, just the fact that
personally with me, I look at it as like, yeah, they did these games, they playing a little bit harder because, okay, you got $500,000 coming to these to team that wins it. So, of
right,
course, they're going to play hard.
right. What I'm saying is, I was asking how you felt about it, as far as just the fact that they have it, the concept of it, how it's structured. You know.
I just got to see it play out. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing with it right now.
Okay, well, when you talk about, I mean, you know us, man. When you talk about the NBA going international, all right, and leading the way like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the things I find interesting is the way they kind of work international play with this tournament concept of that whole group play thing. That's like Olympic and international FIFA type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because so many people claim to be hoops junkies and only watch American hoops. But anyway, I know that you well rounded as far as that international group play setting. So I like that they kind of work that in there with this end season tournament, because it's not like they're playing more games on the schedule still. You know what I'm
They
saying?
all it's tied into the regular season too.
Yeah, and at first I was kind of like, I don't know. But hey, I after the first couple of weeks, man, because Lakers they got one tonight. I want to say Golden State. I don't know.
No, Golden State play Minnesota.
Yes, Anthony Edwards in the 40 piece. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards in the 40 piece. Well, look,
Man, he got 40 piece wing dinner waiting on him.
I'm cool with some hoops for right now, man. So NBA early on. Okay, I think about just last night. All right, so Jason Tatum, he was on his light skin shit as usual. He had his 35 points. Bucks, y'all handled y'all business. Giannis had a 35-point double. Okay. As the resident home, go ahead.
Yeah, Giannis had his third straight 30 point, 15 rebound game. Third straight.
Now, as the resident homer, you know what I'm saying, representing the Bucks, and you are resident big, you know what I'm saying, I'm concerned about Dame Dollar and the shooting. Okay. And as the Bucks fan on the panel, I need your thoughts and feelings on it. I need you to go get it.
Dame Dollar just still trying to get himself in rhythm too, because he's been injured. Like he's been injured. He's had that calf.
Okay.
He had to miss what game was that? It was the Indiana game last week. He had to miss that one, and then they ended up losing to Orlando, which I can say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Orlando, you better be watching out for. They one of them sleeper teams because they're young and they got talent.
See, I said that a couple of weeks back. As far as the Eastern Conference, two teams I spotlighted like that: Indiana, and Orlando. As far as the Eastern Conference, like for real. But you know what I'm saying? Definitely want to get your thoughts and feelings on that. I'm looking at tonight's NBA schedule. Okay, Philly, Indiana. That's definitely an in-season tournament game. Mm-hmm. Oh no, what happened?
All the games tonight are in-season tournament games.
Oh, they all are.
Yeah.
Okay.
They play. They do them on. They do the in-season tournament on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Okay. Well, see, that's the thing. I noticed it. Okay.
Here you go. Bye. I'm back.
Well, just a few games I noticed. Okay, like I said, Indiana, Philly, San Antonio, Oklahoma City. You say you trying to get a piece of that action right now.
Hmm.
Dallas, New Orleans. Okay, if Ant ever gets here, our resident Nuggets fan, he's got the Clippers tonight. You got
Oh
Golden
yeah.
State, Minnesota. Oh, okay, my Lakers. We got Memphis. All right, and you know what? Since you said Tuesday and Friday, all right,
Yep.
you guys in Charlotte. Philly and Atlanta could probably be a good one. Toronto and Boston could be a sleeper game. Hey, you see what Toronto did last night and coming back and like
Man,
27 down against Washington?
I seen this shit. I was like, cause they was talking about it on PTI. They was like, how the fuck are you the Wizards and you go a 23-point lead?
My, my thing is this, okay, when you're a team that bad, that's part of why you're that bad. Because you do things
Right.
like, look, you know what I'm saying? It's more of a story if that was, let's say, I don't know, let's say that was Denver doing that against, somebody. Okay, it's a bigger story because Denver's the NBA champs. They're a good team. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
laughable because it is Washington. Like I said, it's just another test of that much they suck. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Okay, so as a hoop junkie in the NBA, I got another NBA question for you, man. 'Cause we kind of been dancing and ducking around this one for a minute. Okay, so the Clippers are 0-5 since the James Harden trade.
Right.
I guess it's a two-part question. You know what I'm saying? Uh, how much longer can this keep going? And is James Harden better? Is he better served for the whole squad? Is he better off coming off the bench? You know what I'm saying? Wow, you couldn't roll up before you went on? Like, dang.
Nah, nah, I just went. Nah, I just went and got some, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's fucked up. No, but for real. Okay, Clippers 0-5 since the Harden trade. All
Hmm.
right. How much? Somebody's got to go to the bench, and I feel it should be hard. So I need your thoughts and feelings, man. Go get it.
I mean, I always thought the same thing. It should be hard because for the simple fact that you know Westbrook, Kawhi, and Paul George already got that chemistry together to start lineup. Motherfucker, you just coming in and they gonna put you in the start lineup.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why the chemistry's fucked up anyway. But another reason why it is too, because we all know what we say, and as a Lakers fan, they are the Clippers.
They are the Clippers. Like let's keep that in mind. Like y'all the Clippers for a reason. For real. You still playing in my building. They got I think this is their last season finally playing. Then they get to get the fuck out of my building once and for all. It's fucking embarrassing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? All right, so look, for the regular rundown, all right, college football, man. We got to get started for the review. On a positive note, of course, the gang.
Mm.
In spite of national columnist Michael Wilbon's hateful prediction for the
Right,
upset, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Cards, I don't even want to say dodge the bullet. They worked hard as far as that win, but I'm going to get into that later, you know what I'm saying? Or get your thoughts on it. So 31-24, y'all know what went down. All right, DeWar Jordan back 17 carries for 95 yards. Yet Garindo once again. Okay, 6
Mm.
carries for 95 yards, including that big fat touchdown that he busted. I love that one. All right, Plummer. Okay, 19-28, 245, 2 TDs, still threw a pick. Okay, actually that was a pick six. That shit was embarrassing.
Right.
That was embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get some kudos to Virginia for real. You know what I'm saying? They already had a freshman quarterback, and they went back and forth with that and this guy Calandria. You know what I'm saying? He kind of lit us up, man. 20-31, 315. He had a TD, a pick, 14 rushes for 90 yards on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And I want to point out, okay, back and forth. All right, and I think the Cards were in control early. You know what I'm saying? And then just the way Virginia started to answer. You know, I feel they took advantage of opportunities via the turnovers. You know what I'm saying? So any part of Cards, Virginia, the way you see it, the way you look at it, man, go get it, bro.
Man, I mean personally, I thought Louisville when they jumped out to that 14-9 lead, I was sitting up there, I was thinking like, okay, its defense probably getting ready to start taking over until they come out for the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like, what the fuck happened, but the momentum switched so damn quick. I was like, what the fuck just happened here?
Well, it was the pick six from Plummer.
But that's stupid shit. I don't even know what the fuck he was looking at when he threw that motherfucker.
Bruh, like the way that linebacker had dropped off and was already in the passing lane. And this is before ball you left Plummer hand. Like, who couldn't see that guy? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, go ahead and continue, though, as you were saying, as the game developed, you know, from your end. Go get it.
Like I see that happen. They took it to a 114 lead, and I was sitting up there and I was thinking, like, oh, okay, Louisville need to get a turnover or something, man. Then look what happens after that. They forced that, I think it was a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
They forced that fumble. Once they forced that fumble, momentum switched back into their favor. That's when Plummer hit that touchdown to Bruce, and then that's when Garendo hit that run there. It was ball game.
Right, man. I like how you broke that down. Just going to run away with this one. The scoring-wise, it started with Virginia's defense and the pick six from Plummer. Yet, I think the defense took a hit as far as their pride, because remember when Virginia got their actual second touchdown, that was that long 10-plus play drive, including going forward on fourth down on the goal line and getting that touchdown. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yet, in the fourth quarter, Carr's defense only gave up 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Carr's won that quarter, I believe it was 14-3. You know what I'm saying? 4 sacks, 9 tackle for losses, people. Okay, so that's racking up a lot of negative yardage in regards to Virginia. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about Plummer and that throw and Huggins and Bruce, you want to go get a piece of that action? When you talk about momentum swings, go get it, man.
Man, that play was just stupid because for the simple fact, I know, I understand we was running the ball well throughout the whole game, but you let yourself get sucked in by the run. Senior, if he's even, he's leaving.
The 2 things I love about that one, Plummer made a hell of a throw. Like, you literally can't throw that ball in that route. You know what I'm saying? And 2, the way Huggins Bruce got so behind the defense, and I'm glad it was him because at least the weapon, Jamari Thrash, you know what I'm saying, had a quiet night. They shaded him all night, bro, defensively. So I'm glad Huggins Bruce had a big touchdown downfield like it. I know Bell had a couple of key catches on third down to keep drives going. And so it's nice to see other guys in the receiving core making plays since Jamari Thrash did have, you know what I'm saying, a quiet night, you know what I'm saying. Garendo and Jordan. I mean, what are we going to do with these 2 guys? I mean, what are we going to do with them, dude? Like,
man.
I mean, for real. Because, you know, you brought up how Virginia's defense got sucked in, but, you know, particularly, not just the whole game, particularly on that drive, the way they got sucked into the running game, which opened up the opportunity like that downfield. You know what I'm saying? Right. Garendo, Jawar Jordan, bro. We got to give them they profits. Right. Like, we have to. It's nice to have a go ahead, go get it.
That's thunder and lightning, bro.
Dude, it is really nice to have 2 legitimate backs like that.
Yeah.
You know, especially going down the stretch of the season. You know, they got that Miami game coming up, you know what I'm saying, this and that, whatever. All right, got to run to the SEC and that big one from last week, Georgia Ole Miss, you know. I predicted Georgia was going to win. I figured Georgia was going to win at least 15, 20 points, but 52-17?
Man.
Plus, real quick, before we try to, you know, give a synopsis of the game, I would personally like to give another fuck you, Lane Kiffin. Okay, like I fucking hate him, dude. Like, you know his name's already trying to come up with his A&M job.
For what? I mean, that's what he does.
I don't fucking know. But anyway, so Georgia handled that business, man. One of my favorite quarterbacks this season, I keep saying Carson Beck. He fished 18-25, still 305 in yardage, 2 touchdowns. He did have a pick. That was an early pick. And if I remember correctly, I don't think Ole Miss actually scored off that one. You know what I'm saying? Kendall Milton, all right, at the tailback spot, 9 rushes for $120, 2 TDs. My guy, Ladd McConkey. That's my guy, man. That's my guy. Okay. He had 4 catches for 81 yards. Okay. Yeah, he had a touchdown. And remember, they got that tight end Brock Bowers back. Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't necessarily have a big game yet. I think his presence on the field just now you got to rearrange your defense. Because he was wrecking shit before he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? He was wrecking shit before he got hurt. And so having him back, plus I ain't got no problem saying, man, you know, even with 52 points, can we discuss the Georgia defense?
I mean, I put Georgia's defense like this. They ain't like they ain't really as strong as they been in past years when they had the Jalen Carters, the Kobe Deans, and that.
Right.
They ain't that strong, but they still getting it done.
Yeah, I think they're just getting better as the season got better. I think early on part of Georgia's sputtering was, defensively. But you know, they got smart kids, they got talented kids. I think they just got better at learning to play together. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it was really a scheme or X's and O's issue. You know what I'm saying, per se. You know what I'm saying? Stuffing the run early. They're keeping a lot of teams at 2nd and 3rd and long. And as much as I hate Lane Kiffin, I mean, Ole Miss is at one of the top offenses, you know what I'm saying, at least in the conference, if not in the country. They are definitely a 30-plus point team. And so it makes sense that Georgia defensively shut them down early because, there was no way that thing was going to turn into an actual shootout. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, as far as the college wrap-up. Michigan facing their first true test in Happy Valley on the road. That's always like, you know what I'm saying, a fun time. You know, without their coach Harbaugh and this whole sign stealing scandal. Bro, is this thing getting out of control or what?
Man, that's really stupid. But anyway, because
go get it.
Because it's like, dude, it's like basically if you sitting back and you want to equate sign stealing to football. I thought sign stealing was equated to baseball personally, but
everybody steals signs. Like, I don't care what the sport is. If you can steal signs in golf, they would do it. I'm telling you.
Why do you think a lot of these coaches got smarter and started putting the motherfucking clipboard over their damn mouth?
Right.
Because they sitting over, they steal the signals, but what they try to say about Michigan is they actually had a dude that was a rogue dude that they sent him to all these stadiums that the teams they was playing. Like,
well, one of the things I find funny about the Big Ten's decision, in their statement, they literally say, even though we find no direct link to Harbaugh, like they say that in their statement when they released their decision to suspend him for 3 games. But I thought that's fucking hilarious. So you're admitting you don't have shit yet.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know all about that. See, that's what prosecutors do. I know all about that. You really gonna go take me to a grand jury seeking an indictment knowing you ain't got shit? Like, damn, that's fucked up. So they'll do it anyway. So, okay, real quick, let's try to actually talk about the game. All right, so Michigan did win 24-15. Right. Didn't throw a single pass the whole second half, which I ain't got no problem with that. Okay, as far as top backs in the league, I mean, in college football,
Mm,
of course, Jawar Jordan, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's our hometown guy. You know what I'm saying? And he's cold. But that kid Corum, 26 for a buck 45, 2 touchdowns. Michigan as a team got 230 yards rushing. You see, they didn't throw the ball the entire second half. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the actual game, and we can
Uh-huh.
mention Penn State's anemic ass offense, and needs to go get it.
Man, before I even go get the game,
Oh Lord,
you know what I'm getting ready to go in with this one, right?
what?
Why in the fuck was the assistant coach sitting over crying for hardball after the fucking game was so dog? What the fuck? I'm like, are you motherfucking dead ass serious?
If there's ever a time I agree with Stephen A. when he brought that up Monday, I'm like, man, that was some embarrassing ass shit.
I said the shit when I was watching the end of this
Because
motherfucker. I'm like, bruh, you motherfucker. I'm like, that shit ain't that goddamn serious.
I was about to flip to it was a 3:30 game. Was it us? No, we played Thursday. But I saying I was still watching the time, like, and dude, like the waterfalls, like I'm like, bruh, for real.
Right,
I could see if that was the Big Ten title game or you know,
right,
I don't know, college semifinal or definitely the title game.
right,
Say if they had won it all. But really,
right,
I mean, I know Penn State was a big game. You got to go in there without your coach.
right.
I felt confident Michigan was going to win because I don't give a fuck how good Penn State's defense is. They can't score for shit. They don't know how to finish the drive and get a touchdown for nothing.
Nope.
Like, they would have to play Madden to actually score a touchdown. Like, all of them.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to take a look at next week real quick?
That's right.
All right, let's roll. I don't know. What? It's 6'9". We're going to have to put out a APB out on 6'9". Maybe Chance finally got sick of his shit. Damn, is 6'9" going to be on the next snap, the Dateline? What the fuck?
Damn.
The Cards got to make that trip to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
All right, big conference game. And okay, tell me if this don't have the makings of a trap game. Miami is 6-4. Their starting quarterback, Emory Williams, got hurt 30. He's out for the season.
Mm.
So they're rolling out this new guy. And, bruh, are you ready for this guy's name?
Oh, it's something fucked up.
Okay.
I know it's something fucked up.
Are you still moving? I might need you to sit down for this one. Like, it's crazy. Okay, you ready? Like, I had to look twice. I had to make sure I wasn't high. Okay, I was high, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You ready? I swear. Tyler Van Dyke. Okay, that is the whitest of white boy names.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's been there a couple of years though. They don't know, like with him, he's been in and out. They'll say a start job anyway.
He got the job 30, but what I'm saying is, tell me this ain't the makings of a trap game. Miami 6-4. They got. Is it Taylor or Tyler? I want to get it right. No, yeah, it's Tyler. Tyler Van Dyke as the starting quarterback.
Right.
Cars are on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This win secures that spot in that conference title game. Okay. I need you when it comes to Cars Miami in a preview. I need you to go get it.
Man, I'm gonna just tell you, this is kind of a setup for a trap game. Man. And the reason why is, okay, you was talking about, okay, we're going down to Miami, and it's a new kickoff.
Yeah, early.
It's early. I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm looking at them variables. And not to mention, I just sat back and I looked at the spread today. Louisville's only favored by a point.
Damn it, where is Am? We really need him. Now we're talking about the gambling part too, for real. Okay.
They only favored by a point. I'm like, This
Wait a
is
minute.
all the
Wait a minute. Back to something you said earlier. Really, nigga, variables? I mean, that's a good one. I like that one.
right.
I wanted to let you know I caught that for real. But I wanted you to finish first. Uh, okay. So what do the Cards need to avoid to go ahead and get this dub?
Man, just like, okay, even though the defense slipped up in that third quarter against Virginia, but other than that, 3 out of the 4 quarters, defense was there.
Yeah, and particularly crunch time. Like I said, they only gave up 3 points in that fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my bad. Go ahead. All right, give me some
We need
keys, man. What we need? Come on.
the defense to keep on doing what they doing.
Okay.
Offense, you know what I'm saying, we need to get more of the passing game involved there because now you start to see teams start to key on that run there like Virginia did last game. They started keying on that run.
Yeah, because they would drop a safety down at times,
Mm-hmm.
or on a run blitz. You know what I'm saying? You know, they come with a run blitz with several different run blitzes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plummer overall didn't have a bad day. Okay, remember it was 19 and 28 for 245, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. I mean,
Right.
that sucks. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't want an early turnovers at Florida Louisville. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He threw a pick 6. Didn't Louisville have a fumble against Virginia too?
I think, I don't know if they did or not.
Maybe
I
I'm still
think they
thinking about
did.
Virginia Tech the week before. But
I
anyway, you know
think
what I'm saying? I feel off top, you know what I'm saying? They definitely got to avoid any, especially early turnovers in the game. You know, I want to give Miami, especially at home, and they have underachieved when you're talking about going in at 6-4. Miami started off hot this year, and they have just,
no.
okay. You know they are looking to want to play spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I don't know about points and all that. It might be a close game, maybe something like 24-20, something like that. But I feel one way or the other the Cards gonna figure out a way to get this one done. You know what I'm saying? SEC, another big one. Okay, Tennessee's creeping back up the ranks, up to 13th. SEC battle, Georgia, them Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? Georgia, Tennessee, SEC. What you think about it, man? You want to go get that one?
Man, the only way I think Tennessee even really got a chance to hang around because I've seen Tennessee a couple times this year.
Mm-hmm.
And they not like the team they was last year where they was throwing it all over the field and shit.
Yeah.
They not that team. They not that team this year. They more of a run-based team.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in that situation, that could get them in trouble because for the simple fact that, you know, if you ain't really got a passing game against Georgia, all they gonna do is key up on that run.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, when you think about Tennessee last year and their quarterback, you know, I was high on him, Hendon Hooker. No, they don't have that same passing attack, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I do love Tennessee's front four. I do. That's a front four that that gets to the quarterback, which for the most part can allow Tennessee to kind of sit back in that zone because I think they want to stay out of as many man coverage matchups as possible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because Carson Beck is surgical.
Right.
And they have weapons, and they have a big weapon for us. Bowers at tight end. He's back. Okay. And Georgia has a solid running game still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel Tennessee going to have to maybe get a turnover too early. That to me, I think that's like literally their only hope.
No, that's what
You
I
know.
see too.
So, Big Ten, you know what I'm saying? Because these are their last 2 games before Michigan and Ohio State play each other. You know, Michigan, Maryland, Ohio State, Minnesota. Does either one of these teams got a prayer? Do you see any one of these teams, you know, towards Michigan, Ohio State having a letdown before they bump heads? You know,
Not really.
Not really. Me neither. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really, really, really don't. You know what I'm saying? Yet, still want to keep an eye on those 2 games because that is their last two games before they play each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the whole Harbaugh situation still looming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if Michigan wins, can we just ask assistant coach Sharon Moore to not look like Erica Kane in a scene from Fucking All My Children?
Right.
I don't think that's too much to ask. You know, if Michigan beats Maryland. Really don't. All right, NFL. Man, you know, it's so much bullshit. Plus, y'all was on a bye week, so I don't get to talk about y'all. Well, I actually get to talk about y'all in the preview. But anyway, I ain't gonna lie. We gotta get this out the way. You know, this shit last night. You know, most people like, wouldn't you start with the Sunday games and finish with Monday night? No, we started with last night. Okay. Guess what I did today? I watched the game again. I'm a glad for punters. Yeah, NFL. They reran it at 3 o'clock. I was like, oh, it's on. Fuck that.
Watch your team lost last night, and you go watch the replay of your team losing.
Fuck yeah. I do shit like, look, okay, let's say Louisville would have lost. Yeah, I would have watched the replay. You know, I watched some of the replay even though they won, though. You know, yes, I'm all about watching replays because I need, come on, and oh, wait. Where's, and he's watching this, man. Clyde won't let me add him. He's right there. So we're the greatest point guard. But anyway, bro, come on. But he already got the actual original invite.
Right. All you gotta do is hit it.
That's all he gotta do is hit it. But anyway, yeah, I watched the game again, and back to the reason why, because I'm a glutton for punishment. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Okay, because I watched the whole game last night, and it's like, you know what? I need reassurance that they fucked up that bad. So yeah, watching it live last night wasn't enough. Fuck that.
Wow. You said I'm gonna do double justice and say I'm gonna just watch this shit again.
Hey, look, man, listen, Bills, Broncos, you've seen it. I need you to go get it.
Oh my God. I gotta say this. You sat back and talked about us 2 weeks ago when we lost to them and we had 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
And y'all sat back last night and y'all turned it over. And what did I say last week before this game even came up?
Whoever wins the turnover.
I said Josh Allen don't need to turn the ball over.
Oh, here's the thing. It didn't even start with Josh Allen. So he hits James Cook on the first play of the game on a little screen pass. Picks up 8 yards, fumbles. I'm like, who the fuck fumbles on the first play of the game? I don't care if you play for the shittiest team in the league. Like, who the fuck does that? On Monday night? Hey, you know Buffalo's 0-9 on Monday nights last 3 seasons?
Right.
Stephon Diggs had 5 targets all night last night, bro.
And not to mention, they had our first take this morning. His brother tweeted out about Stephon Diggs, talking about Stephon Diggs need to get the hell up out of Buffalo.
You know what? For one, you a Dallas Cowboys. You need to just shut the fuck up off top.
But you know he gonna say something. That's his brother.
I know that's his brother and all. It's just the irony that because he plays with. I mean, I seen that bullshit. But look, man, I'm trying to talk about the game. Okay, you said you watched the game. Okay. Okay. So I've been bitching about Buffalo not being able to run the ball all year. This nigga had a fumble that he scooped up. in stride. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And
like, yeah.
so in trying to run the ball, and it's like Josh Allen, 2 picks. He had a fumble. Cook had a fumble. So at 4 turnovers. Diggs only had 5 targets. They never looked at him downfield. Ant is killing me. I swear. Like, he's already got the invite, bro. Just, but anyway, you're killing us. Firing Ken Dorsey is not the answer, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay. At the end of the day, it's on Sean McDermott. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about OC. You as the head coach know you haven't had a healthy emphasis on the run game this entire fucking season.
Right.
Okay. It keeps Josh Allen out of situations where possibly dumps it. Now, that pick he threw on the sideline, same thing happened against Cincinnati. He read it as one round as far as the coverage, and that dude had already dropped and did a perfect break on the ball. Thinking he could just arm his way through that throw. You can't throw through a motherfucker. It don't work like that.
Right.
You know, the one to Davis. Well, he hit Gabe Davis, but man, like I told Ant, that thing was a rocket, man. And when you're that open, you gotta put a little touch on the ball.
Right.
You know, they gotta calm him down. I don't know, a shrink. I don't know, put his balls in boiling hot water. I don't fucking know. They got to figure something out, okay? But firing Ken Dorsey is not the answer. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's at his scapegoating at his finest. You know what I'm saying? For real. And more than frustrating, because just like with Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying, last week. So they blew an opportunity against Cincinnati last week to get the division lead. And really, really blew it. And then at home in prime time. How fucking embarrassing is that? Okay. The pass interference penalty. They kept that Denver drive going. And then, okay, when dude missed the field goal, right? I'm looking at the screen. I counted 12 people.
Man.
I did.
Damn.
I'm in Frankfort, Kentucky watching the game.
Right.
I see 12 people line up for the Bills. And I have to ask myself, how do all you grown-ass motherfuckers, y'all can't count to 12?
Right.
I'm here in Frankfurt watching the game with Kentucky. Bro, that shit was embarrassing. That was such an embarrassing way to lose that game. You know what I'm saying? For real. Browns, Ravens, baby.
Man.
That one was sick. All right. 31-31, 33-31, you know what I'm saying? This young back, Jerome Ford, I remember he had a big game a few weeks back. I can't remember who it was. But 17 carries, $110. Deshaun Watson leading that game-winning drive. Okay. And just like with Josh Allen, and they talked about this on all the shows yesterday, and more carryover today. All right. Lamar and these 4-quarter turnovers.
Yep.
Turnovers. Various. Okay. What up, Ike? What's good? Yeah, we already had to set out Ohio State because, you know, them and Michigan, you know what I'm saying, they last games before they play each other, you know what I'm saying? So, but Cleveland, Ravens, what'd you see, man? I need to go get it.
Man. Ooh. Man, Ravens, how the hell? Because I'm sitting up here. I go to the store because I'm getting ready to watch. I don't even know why I watched that motherfucker. The fucking Giants and Cowboys. I'm getting ready to go up there and
Jags and San Fran.
No, I was talking about the late game when that was up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting up there running over to the store, getting burgers, getting ready to watch that game. I turn around, next thing you know, I come back home. I'm like, Cleveland, boy, what the fuck?
Yeah, because that was a 1 o'clock game. Because that was with Houston and Cincinnati, which we definitely gonna get a piece of that one next. I literally was back and forth on both games, but focusing on Cleveland and Baltimore. I love
But,
the irony of go ahead, my bad, go ahead.
but Baltimore has a tendency of doing this. Baltimore has blown 3 fourth-quarter leads this year. Three
Right.
of them.
But isn't it's is to me that's more about Lamar's 4 quarter turnovers and less about Baltimore's defense. Or
But
am
you,
I splitting hers? I don't. I mean,
but the defense is gonna get affected when you turn the ball over.
but that's what I'm saying. When people are like, oh, well, the defense is giving up leads, but my thing is with Lamar's turnovers, that's putting the defense in a bad position because they're dealing with a short field now. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So when you talk about those 3 blown 4 quarter leads, are we splitting hers between the D blowing leads and Lamar's turnovers?
I mean, both of them are contributors to it.
That's fair. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? Flip side, man, we gotta give Cleveland a credit. And
Yeah.
it's funny how we both last week was like predicting low scoring games in both teams' defenses, and yet it was a shootout. And yet in a shootout, it still came down to defense. And your MVP nomination, Myles Garrett, okay,
Uh,
that dude showed out, especially down the stretch. The main thing is the turnovers, which hurts the defense. Thank you,
yeah.
Ike. See, my man Ike, man, he represents Buckeye Nation, but he concurs with our point. Because I don't care how great your defense is. When your offense is turning it over, you're putting your
Mm-hmm.
defense in a bad spot. Especially close rivalry game,
Yeah.
division game. Okay, man. And speaking of crazy rivalry, well, conference matchup, yeah, Houston, Cincinnati, bro. Pulling it out 30-27. Burrow and the Bungles were coming in on a 4-game hot streak. You know what I'm saying? Texans are kind of making a little noise, just the fact they're at 500. All right. But, man, C.J. Stroud, 23 of 39, 355. He had a TD. He had an interception, which was huge. Because remember, they were up 27 when Houston got that touchdown and went up. They were up 27-17. I was like, ball game.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Jack Plummer, you know what I'm saying, with Louisville, Stroud, not
Right.
just a pick, he threw a pick 6, bro.
Man.
It was bad. It was bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Burrow, 345 on 27-40, 3 touchdowns. Now he had 2 picks. Okay. Right. Which I feel part of that was the difference, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chase and Boyd both had over 100-yard days, you know what I'm saying? But the Texans defense, once again, in a high-scoring game, it still came down to the defense. 4 sacks, 6 tackles for losses, plus the 2 interceptions they generated. I want to talk about that pick 6 that Stroud threw, and I want to talk about what it did to him. You think about how he bounced back and led them down, man, and get that final field goal. I need you to go get it. Houston, Cincinnati.
Okay. Houston, Cincinnati. I know. Plus, C.J. Stroud had 2 fumbles on top of all of them stats too, and still won the game.
Right. So he was actually responsible for 3 turnovers.
But here's the one thing that I actually seen with, and I seen this started to happen once again. And remember, I said this 2 years ago about Cincinnati's offensive line.
No, we know. And don't do it.
It started to come back again.
Because
another thing that happened.
Cincinnati's offensive line, they got the yeast infection again. Is that what it is?
But they can't protect that motherfucker.
They got the BBS, bro. Like
Got more than that because I starting to see the same shit started to come up in that game because in that game, Joe Burrow got sacked 5 times. A lot of people don't even know that.
Yeah, because they see the score, they see Burrow's numbers, you know what I'm saying? And that's the irony how in a high scoring game like this, it still came down to defense. And the better defense was definitely Houston, you know what I'm saying? Yet CJ Stroud, that pick six. Okay. And I've seen the best of quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? In a situation like that, in a close game like that, it'll rock them.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about a rookie.
Yeah.
Okay. And Houston, they have a hat to hang on right now when you talk about this kid. Okay. That I don't know none of the receivers by name. Never heard of none of them. It was the first time I'd actually watched Houston play this year. You know, and speaking of Houston, bruh, so Devin Singletary, who used to play for the Bills, this nigga had a career fucking day. I swear to God, bruh, this was some fucking bullshit. Where is it? I got it. 30 carries for $150 and a touchdown. That's 5 yards a carry.
No. He used to play for your boys.
We could have used him last night. What's another game the Bills should have won? Oh, the week before Cincinnati. And this is what we're talking about, folks, man. Even with these high-powered offense, okay, if you don't have that balance and be able to run that ball, particularly in the fourth quarter, that's how you win close games, all right? But kudos to Houston. Oh, and shout out to DeMeco Ryan. All right, we always loved. He was a hell of a player defensively. You know what I'm saying? I was a DeMeco Ryan fan, like just as a player, and to see him get it. You know, we got to celebrate a brother getting his opportunity at the head coaching level, particularly in the NFL.
I know he's going. I can say this. I know he's going to win Coach of the Year, but I know a close second right behind him is Mike Tomlin because of the job he's doing with Pittsburgh.
You know
this
what? I'm
got to be.
Go ahead. Finish your thought real quick. My bad.
This got to be one of probably his greatest coaching job since he's been at Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah,
with that team.
Right. I like how you pointed it out because one, Mike Tomlin, we're gonna lead our preview with Steelers Browns because we got to show Mr. Vernon some love, you know what I'm saying, and him and his Steelers. All right. And two, when you talk about that coach of the year conversation, I don't have a problem with those two guys either way it goes. I just like how Houston got that win. For me to see CJ Stroud in action, for me to see DeMeco Ryans in action coaching wise, and that defense. Go ahead.
And I got one more point before we get ready to go into this Steelers Browns preview.
Okay.
One more.
Go ahead.
CJ, if CJ Stroud gets Houston to the playoffs, I'm putting this as a pro prediction right there. He should deserve MVP.
I mean, come on, rookie MVP.
I'm saying if he leads Houston to the playoffs, which they in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, and technically they still have a chance to win the division because they have already got a win over Jacksonville.
Beat the brakes off of.
They did, you know what I'm saying? So, real quick, not just that game personally, man. Shout out to Houston Texans and looking like one of these teams is trying to be on the rise. All right. So look, going to the preview for the upcoming week. And it's funny because even though there's a Thursday night game and a big one, okay, Cincinnati Ravens, we're going to show Mr. Vernon some love since you, the real Katie, brought up Mike Tomlin as a Coach of the Year nominee. Steelers, Browns, throwback division rivals, man. Remember when it was the old AFC Central? Hey, look, bro.
They had Tennessee in there with them too.
Yeah, well, it was a little later, but then remember, eventually Tennessee moved to the South with Jacksonville in.
Yeah.
But Steelers, Browns, okay, and then keep in mind both teams are coming off huge wins Sunday, all right, and now you got a big division game on a short week, man. Steelers Browns. I need to go get it.
Okay, Steelers Browns. Okay, I'm looking at this like this. I know the Steelers got a good defense, but the Steelers can't score worth a shit.
Right.
So sit back thinking like, okay, how it and Cleveland, they looking like, okay, they got a good defense. If I put it like this, if Cleveland can get anything out of like like 3/4 of Deshaun Watson, they blow Pittsburgh out.
Okay. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? Part of Cleveland's win, you know what I'm saying? Like another one of my favorite receivers, talking about these Bama receivers in the league. You know, I'm a big Amari Cooper fan. I felt Dallas never got rid of them, but you know, it's Dallas. You know, it's the dumb shit they do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, he was really huge Sunday for them. I don't know how much longer Pittsburgh can keep winning games when they're constantly being outgained.
Right.
Hence, Mike Tomlin's coaching job. Yeah, in the NFL, you got to be able to score points.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting late in the season. On a short week, I feel whoever's going to run the ball better is going to win. I give that to Cleveland. Okay, the young kid who's been emerging the last couple of weeks, Ford, and still serviceable. You talk about Kareem Hunt, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you're going to have a design run per se. We talk about Deshaun Watson's health.
Right.
Yet in a scramble situation, you know, so he may be able to pick up some yardage. To me, that includes, you know, that's part of what's called the run game. I gotta take Cleveland. They're hot. Okay. To be able to do what they did against the Ravens, and even on a short week, offensively, they're the better team. You want to compare defenses? You know, to me, that's apples and oranges. All right, I definitely would give the edge slightly to Cleveland's defense. Okay, and part of that's because they got a better offense on the other side of the ball. You know, you tend to play a little more confident on defense when you have a good defense, knowing you got an offense. Pittsburgh can't score, so with that, I don't see Pittsburgh winning. All right, but now speaking of the AFC North. And that Thursday night game, man. Okay, let's do it. Ravens, Bungles. I'll definitely go get this one first, man. I mean, come on, two of the top quarterbacks in the league. I mean, it's Burrow and Lamar. All right. Both of them coming off tough losses.
Yeah.
See, it's the flip side of Steelers and Browns. They just came out of hella wins.
Right.
Okay, Ravens and Bungles coming off tough losses. Now, the Bungles have still not won a division game this year. Okay, which I thought was a little weird in that 4-game streak coming into Houston. Okay, but they pointed it out during that Houston game. All right, they are desperate for a division win. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about the overall record, you know what I'm saying? Lamar, these 4-quarter turnovers. Don't know if that's going to come, you know, if that albatross will pop up, you know what I'm saying? Ravens, Bungles, man. What you think, man? Needs to go get it.
Okay, this is a pivotal game for both teams because you got to think about this. The Ravens and the way they lost.
Mm.
And Cincinnati, the way they lost.
Man.
Well, it's a different case scenario for Cincinnati than Baltimore because Baltimore had a lead and they blew it. Right. Cincinnati never really had it.
No, they came back.
They tried to.
Well, I mean, you know, drop touchdowns in the end zone, shit like that. Whoops.
But this is a pivotal game for both of them because here's what could happen because Cincinnati is sitting at 5-4 right now. If they drop this game, they'll be 5-5 and they'll be in the same boat with
us. Yeah, exactly. Look, Mr. Vernon chiming in. He says he agrees with us, but They better not let Pittsburgh hang around. I can't read the rest because
that's an L for the dogs.
Oh, that's an L for the dogs. All right. Oh, Mr. Bernie. Chomping at the bit. You know what I'm saying? He can't wait for that one. You know what I'm saying? Overall, I think the Ravens are going to bounce back. I mean, even after a tough loss like that, they got the confidence for the overall division record. They got the cushion. Okay, and they want to extend that cushion. All right, particularly dependent on. I mean, and with Ravens playing Thursday night, they know they need that win because the winner of Pittsburgh and Cleveland is going to be in second place chasing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the Ravens with this one. All right, you know what I'm saying? Ant is not here. He's killing me. Speaking of us and that possible 5-5 that Cincinnati might be looking at if they lose, you know what I'm saying? Bills Jets. Now, this is Sunday, the day before my birthday, and the Bills made sure they got my birthday week off to an auspiciously shitty start last night. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Real. Like, I cannot ask my Bills to fuck up the start of my birthday week any more than last night.
All right.
Like, y'all how do you find new ways to lose games you should win between Cincinnati and then last night? I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't see them one losing 2 in a row and then losing 2 in a row to the Jets. We know that Monday night fiasco was a fluke. Okay. It's got to be the Bills, man. Please tell me I got some hope. Go get it.
You know what? I personally think the Bills is gonna rally and win this game, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because it's not. How do I want to put this? It's not how they lost. It's the way they lost.
That's the same thing.
Well, yeah.
I mean, literally is. You know, but so you're to say you're alluding to the 4 turnovers because that's why they lost.
I know it can't be foreseeable to do that again. Just can't.
And yeah. We gonna wait and see. All right. Last but not least, the granddaddy of the week. Woo! Monday night. Here we go. Y'all up for it? You know, shout out to my man Ding Jones. You know, he flying Philly high. You know what I'm saying? KC Philly. Where is the game at? Are y'all at home?
Yeah, it's in our head.
That bitch is gonna be there. That bitch is gonna be there. I know she is. That bitch is.
I swear.
The Wheat Thins is gonna be in the. There's no way. KC Philly Monday night Super Bowl rematch. Both teams at the top of their conference yet looking kind of shaky, just not looking as tight as last year. You pointed out a few times this year, Philly just don't look the same. I think I figured out what's wrong with Philly. It's not just one thing. You pointed out Jalen Hurts' injury as far as the leg. Okay, true. All right. And that's limiting his mobility, which is limiting the play calling. But I remember they started the season with a new offensive coordinator as well. Okay, so they're adjusting to that. So that's a factor, all right? The left tackle Lane Johnson, he was out for a little while, wasn't he as well? And we all know a right-handed quarterback, the left tackle's your best friend as far as those linemen. That's your ace. You know what I'm saying? This is your show, man. It's you. It's KC Philly Monday night, man. I need to go get it.
Okay, I hope they don't win. I hope our boys just win it the bad week. And hopefully the receivers have got in and worked with Mahomes and quit dropping these damn balls like they motherfucking pieces of soap. Damn it.
Yeah, we all know what happened when we dropped the soap.
No Vaseline player.
Wow. But anyway, continue as the
But
resident chief
that's what
homer.
they need to do. And for the defense, I know they've been playing well all year. So one thing I need the defense to do, they need to force more turnovers.
Okay.
They've been a solid defense and holding teams out the end zone and points and all that, but I need y'all to get some turnovers, man.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we hear your game plan. So, do you have a prediction?
You know what my prediction is. My boys out of the way. I say 30-20 Kansas City.
Ooh, okay, okay. 30-20. All right. I'm gonna pick offensively as far as the Chiefs. I'm gonna piggyback off your discussion about the receivers and practice in the bye week, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't trust Philly secondary for shit.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
And not just big chalk plays they've given up downfield. They've had some dumb penalties. I mean,
Right.
just last week against Dallas, I mean, they did a Buffalo as far as doing everything to give the game away with dumb penalties.
Right.
They just got happened to still get the win.
Right.
So if what you say, you know what I'm saying, as far as really working there with the receivers over the bye week, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, offensively, Kansas City needs a breakout game like this.
Yeah.
They do. I'm expecting, offensively early. I'm expecting Andy Reid to try to get the run game going early.
Right.
Okay, and maybe work a little bit more off play action.
Mm-hmm.
And things like that. I think Pacheco could have a big game. I definitely feel you defensively as far as generating turnovers. Maybe give y'all a short field, get a touchdown drive off, something like
You
that.
just said that. That's another thing we need to do. We need to run Pacheco more too. You just brought that up. I wanted to bring that up too.
Well, like I said, Pacheco's the feature. Just like with Jordan Garendo, if there was some way to get fucking Clyde Zeller going, I'm just saying early on offensively, I'm expecting Andy Reid to pound the ball, okay, and work off play action. Because, like I said, I do not trust Philly's secondary for shit. Okay,
Right.
flip side of that coin, Philly got the strong run game. Their O line's getting healthier. Okay, I mean DeAndre Swift. I mean, we talk about top backs in the league. I mean, what else can we keep saying about him? And then we got a line like that. Okay.
Vernon said, "Is Taylor Swift gonna be there?" Yeah, that week there, bitch is gonna be at the motherfucking game.
And listen, Mr. Vernon, listen, Mr. Vernon. Okay, please don't be naive. Understand what we're talking about. Super Bowl rematch, KC Philly, prime time Monday night. That has Taylor Swift at the game, and KC's at home. That's got Taylor Swift at the game, drunk as shit, off of vodka cranberries. She
Like, yeah, the drink is bigger than her.
Yeah. Like what was that game earlier this year? I was like, man, she got drunk. I was home. What game was that where she was at the game, bro? Y'all won, and I was like, how? Okay, I was home longer than she was at the game. Like by kickoff.
That's what you talking about too. I think it was the first Broncos game when we played them at home.
Yeah. Cause man, okay, I'd been home almost 3 hours and she was drunker than me by the end of the first quarter. I'm like, how's that possible? And where's it going? Because skinny white women, when they drink, there's nowhere it can go. It's just it hits their system so fast.
Right.
Plus, they don't eat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as far as the game, Philly's O-line's healthy. We know they're going to try to flex their muscle for us running the ball. You know what I'm saying? And talking about DeAndre Swift. Also, let's not act like Jalen Hurts still don't have weapons. A.J. Brown is, while his record streak got broken, still a problem.
Right.
And Devontae Smith, Alabama receiver, no slouch either.
Right.
Okay, nice complimentary. You know what I'm saying? And they got a solid tight end. You know what I'm saying?
He's out.
Oh,
God,
wow.
yeah, God is out. He got a fractured arm.
So, Super Bowl rematch, prime time. She gonna be at the game. Kelsey's heart's gonna be all aflutter. He'll probably. I'm thinking an 8-10 catch game for this motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
Maybe even 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
right,
This is gonna be so retarded in the way Philly is gonna lose this game because I
right,
hate. I'm taking Kansas City for the most fucked up reasons.
right.
You know, well, actually, only one fucked up reason. You know what I'm saying? And that is her because she's gonna be there.
Right.
Okay, she's gonna be there, and they're not gonna lose. I think it's gonna be a close one. I think a little closer. I'm feeling at 30 points, but I'm thinking like 30-27. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it's gonna be a good game, like as a game. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I mean, y'all got the Swifties on y'all side, and y'all at home, man. And can't lose. Who needs a game plan when you got the Swifties, man? I mean,
That's why I only said 10 because I think that game is gonna be close, but I think in the fourth quarter we're gonna pull away and we're gonna win it.
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Mr. Bird, it's just yes, that is my logic in taking Kansas City in such a big game. It's got nothing to do with X and O. In fact, she will be there
Right.
and they will win, which is what all everybody wants. You know what I'm saying? The league, the Swifties,
Right.
KC fan. Look, real quick, man. We did bust your balls about it. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do it again because like the game is this week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As a Chiefs fan, all right, how are you dealing with the Swifty situation? I need you to go get it. Here's your parting shot.
How am I dealing with it?
Yeah, because we gave you hell last week, bro. I watched the replay. I'm like, wow,
I
that was like a
swear.
game jump in. Like,
It makes me now. It makes me now. It makes me now want to go back to start drinking liquor after this bitch see this bitch at the fucking games all the time. I'd be like,
oh,
what the hell?
do you know
Like,
this? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
why in the hell is she here? We done won 2 Super Bowls before she even started going for us. Like, dead ass serious. Like, we didn't
Yeah.
need your help.
Listen. Do you know the stink that will permeate if y'all lose this game?
I already
Particularly
know.
because she gonna beat her. There's no way she ain't missing this one for shit.
Oh, no.
Bruh, if she's at the game and y'all lose, I swear to God, no.
I hope,
Social
I
media.
hope, if we lose, I hope they do that movie. Throw mama from the motherfucking train. Cause they need
Ah!
her ass from a train.
Throw tail out the press box. Just throw her ass out.
Just throw her ass out there.
Dude, that's
Hell,
like a good
they'll
story.
put a parachute. They'll put a parachute on the skinny bitch's back.
But she won't. But since skinny she is, you don't even need a parachute. You can just get like a couple of pieces of notebook paper
Oh, matter of
and
fact,
just,
hold on. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Taylor Swift's skinny ass.
you know what I'm saying? No, wheat thins will be at the game. Like, there's no way she's not gonna be at the
I
game.
already
And
know that.
that's why y'all gonna win. That's my logic. I'm
Mm.
saying though, the flip side of that coin, if she's at the game and y'all lose, bruh, social media is gonna break that night. It's gonna break. It's gonna be retarded. So
Right.
look, y'all, I'm gonna sign up off her. I wanted to get into some of this U of L conversation. We just may have to do a separate out of bounds live on that. You know what I'm saying? Because between the fan base and Coach Payne and the team, you know, it is our duty, man. We talking about your hometown heroes. Never go to out of bounds live. We gotta have a little chat about this. You know what I'm saying? So I got a parting shot, and I'm about to break one of my sacred rules in personalized business.
Right.
This is to the Buffalo Bills football team, not the organization, not the fan base as far as Bills Mafia. This is the team. Okay, this is not just my personal sentiment. I'm sure a lot of Bills Mafia feels this way, and half of them ain't got the balls to say it. We are sick of the bullshit. We are sick of you guys finding new ways to lose key games. Okay, you know, this is not conducive to y'all development. All right, Josh Allen, you gotta be more responsible with your decision making and the ball security. All right. And I will reiterate what I said before. Firing Ken Dorsey is not the freaking answer. Okay. Okay. Play calling doesn't result in turnovers. Players do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And it is just ridiculous. It is crunch time. The schedule is about to get brutal. Pointed out last week. It is a murderer's row, including y'all, Dallas, Philly. Okay. Jets Sunday after the way Bill showed out last night. That's not gonna be a cakewalk. Even Bills get the win. All right.
No, because y'all schedule goes Jets, Eagles, then us, and
Yeah.
then y'all got the Cowboys.
Cowboys. It's ridiculous. Okay. Ooh. So look, Bills, okay, as a football team, please, fellas, y'all have got to get it together. All right. Enough is enough. All right. We are sick of y'all showing promise. It's time to deliver. All right. Stretch run. Let's get it. In the meantime, in between time, it's your man, Chris, hey, Apocalypse. I'm going to have to watch the rest of this, what's left of this Duke Michigan State game, and I'm definitely going to check out. Because I want to see this transfer, this Hunter Dickinson, that kid from Kansas.
Oh, that's dude from Michigan.
Yeah, but I'm saying I want to see him in a Kansas uniform.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he got, as a big, he got game. He got the over the shoulder low post game. He's got the pick and pop game like he do, from the midi and the three. He's a well-rounded big. Might have to start calling him Baby Jokic.
Hey.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen him as far as his playmaking ability yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But offensively, he's got all of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All three levels, man. His pick and pop game is cold. I ain't gonna lie. It kind of reminds me like them European players already. Think about, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, he's from Michigan. He played under Juwan Howard. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I always like to see Kentucky early in the season, particularly if they playing somebody that's got a big. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, all right, y'all. We out of here.
Yeah.
All right, boy.